Marvelous. Deft motions with nary a sign of hesitation. The footwork, remarkable. Thee especially. Oh, how gladdened I am to have awoken thee. Miyabi, my most valuable puppet. Guide them forth with thy inimitable melody. These waifs, these immaculate strays.
You know, usually when the game comes out of a cutscene and like really zooms into whoever you're playing as, it usually zooms up super far right into their ass. It didn't this time. I'm honestly surprised. Maybe it only happens with the male characters, Noah. But yeah, Mr. Dudo made it sound like he kind of revived her. He was like, oh, I'm glad that I awoke you. So I guess Miyabi probably did actually die and respawned. And we know that Kamaravi died, so I guess he respawned. So I guess he's back. Which isn't too much of a surprise considering, you know, that's his freaking outline there. So, you know, that's him. That's him there. But yeah. Oh, man. Foiled again by them dag-nabbit kids. They said swipe or no swiping, and I just couldn't do anything. Attackers roll actions too. Deal damage effectively, such as dealing critical hits or participating in combos. Also counters roll actions. Wow. Whoa! 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 Look at this place. We made it to Canada. I mean, it's not what it looks like here right now, but you know, come here in like the middle of December or January. That's what it's gonna be looking like, basically.
Can't even get through that obstacle, Miyabi? Shouldn't have slacked in basic. 20 laps of the colony, and pick up the pace.
An Offseer? Really?
That's right.
But why? I was top of the rankings in all the training categories.
It's done.
But sir...
Enter.
Miyabi.
As of now, consider yourselves our official Colony Theta Offseers.
But Commander...
Understand. This decision is final.
So, did you learn the score?
I guess.
So you can play it?
More or less.
That's so cool! And your part's so much harder than mine as well. I've been trying, but I'm struggling a bit with the start of the 12th bar.
Can we please just drop it?
Oh,
We play tomorrow. I just want to get it over with.
you're right, yeah. Sorry. Oh, well then. I'll practice and make sure I've got my part down pat.
Shall we go, Mia?
Okay, yes, this is the hero quest thingamabob that'll unlock the new cap for Zephyr. So yeah, I may as well, you know, commit to story stuff now because it will also make progress and, you know, making our classes stronger and stuff. And then if we want to do like some other hero ascension quests from there, we can figure it out and stuff. Wait, our eye patches are on? Oh, our eye patches are on. I just heard Noah say about like put our eye patches on. Because yar har ho, we have to be pirates. Mio's story quest. Yeah, here we go. Look at this place though. Look at this. Huh. I like the trees. Ha! Whoa. Huh. Huh.
Look up at this place from Colony 9.
Did we?
It looks a lot more inhospitable than I'd imagined.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how cold climates work.
Hey! Nadia,
What's up?
fine tuning? Yeah. Got another battle tomorrow.
Bit of a waste, And you're such a slick fighter, too. Can't believe they paired you with that klutz Miyabi. I don't know what the commander was thinking. At least you get to take it easy. Low risk of dying when you're in the rear guard.
Nadia, we're waiting for you. Mission briefing?
Cool, be right there. Later!
Guess we live to fight another day?
Come on, let's head back.
To be fair, we scored some good points today.
Tally's next week, was it?
This is all such a waste.
What is?
Everyone else is out collecting life. And here we are, noodling our tunes. What use are we really? To the colony and everyone?
I think it's obvious. We can only truly contribute after death, is all.
After death, though, isn't that just pointless? We could be playing our hearts out here, and nobody'd even see us.
Is that right?
Sure it is.
Mio, is that why you're here? For recognition? Is that why you're being an Offseer? For a commendation?
No, it's just duty.
You know, I'm actually glad I was born a klutz.
I bet you're just scared.
It is scary. Fighting. I am afraid to steal others' lives with my own hands. Actually, I'm impressed that it comes so easy to everyone else.
It's just natural. We all of us live to fight.
You're wrong. We just have to... We fight to live, that's all. Mio, have you ever touched a mote of light from a Kavesi? They're the same as ours. On the other side, the people live hoping the same things as us. It's a sad fate. Still, if we're forced to live this way, the least we can do is this. Fly high, ever higher. Goodbye. And thank you. To send on the voices of the departed is an Offseer's purpose. It's not a waste at all, so long as those voices speak to you.
Voices?
Mio! Miyabi! Thanks, guys!
Now that shot right there looked like a thumbnail shot if I've ever seen one. But yeah, very pretty indeed. Kind of reminds me of when Tyon was looking at that like Uraya tree. I was gonna say those Uraya trees, but I think it was just the one. Fairly certain. Just hug the wall here just to map out that side. Again, I don't think it matters all that much, since I think once you get like every location and landmark, you just, you know, have the thing mapped out and stuff.
The west route, right? And you say we'll find
Yeah, I'll
Colony
deal with
over
unique
here?
monsters later and when I can freaking
The colony I was
hack
at
their
in the
souls.
Abbey.
You know, I probably do. I could always phone later and ask, but you know, it's probably not anything all that crazy. It's not like her leg got injured or anything like that. It's just that, you know, blood was drawn. So, probably just you know, just something simple on there for, you know, a little while, I would imagine. It's not like a wrap for an injury or anything like that. So, can I like, ooh, wait. Oh, so you have to go like way around for that container, I think? Yeah, you go around like this way. I feel like I'm gonna run into like freaking Avalanche Abyssy or something like that out here. Is what my Xenoblade Chronicles PTSD is is telling me right now. I must say. Yeah, Scoozy coming on through here. Yeah, let's get this container.
What are you hiding, little
One of the
guy?
things that I don't know when I realized it, but I guess maybe I realized it long ago, but I never really paid all that much attention to it. Oh, is that Colony 9 down there? Is that opening containers also gives like SP, so quests and containers there. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be like fine. There's just like, you know, a needle there. Yeah, look at that. You can look down and see Colony 9. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool there. Yeah, and then there's Arithia Sea over there. My goodness gracious, the world of this game. I was getting freaking comments earlier today on one of the videos of this series that was somebody that was kind of a bit ticked off at me. Like, it looks okay, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looks like just as good. I know this because other YouTubers said so. And it was, I was just like, okay, well, guess that's what happens when you play other non-Pokemon video games. So I just gave like a meme kind of silly response. I just responded cope. And I don't know what it is about like super diehard Pokemon fans, and the moment you just dignify them with like any response, no matter what it is, it just like really riles them up. So that one word response got them to behave like a Hydra and respond 3 more times to like 3 different things. They responded to that being like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that you would be like so immature to have like that kind of a response. It's like, I expected something more mature from you in the face of facts. I was like, what? And then on that same video, I always comment like a comment on each of my own playthrough thingamabobs, and it was like, I believe it was the one where I was struggling with like the hard mode boss of Valdi's hero quest there with like the Levinus there. So I just commented being like, wow, this sure, like, this is kind of difficult in hard mode. Is a smidge difficult there. And they responded to that with cope. It's like, that's not what coping means. That's not, do you not know what this means? Did you think that it was like some sort of a insult of some sort that could be used in like any context? That's not saying like, okay, yeah, this is kind of difficult. I wonder if other bosses are gonna be like that. That's not what coping means. That is not what this word means. And then I guess they started like scouring like my Pokemon Sword and Shield playthrough, looking for like the first boss battle that I would have like had some semblance of struggle in. And I guess they found that after like late 20s something episodes. It was like late 20s, early 30s, something like that. All of a sudden I got a response being like, oh my goodness, you struggle against this this Pokemon? Wow, you must not be very good at this game. After they scoured like all the way up to like freaking late 20s, early 30s, whatever it was. It's like, if that's not coping, I don't know what is. Anyway, that was pretty funny. It really gave me a good chuckle earlier today. So I don't know if I'm gonna get like any more responses. I really hope I do, honestly, because it was a pretty good laugh, and it gives me stories like this that I can tell while I'm streaming, you know.
I might fall over.
Like, I know a lot of people tell me like, oh, you shouldn't even respond to those like types of comments, you just like rile them up too much. But it's funny, and it gives me stories like this that I can tell on stream, you know. It's great.
Should we take a breather?
So I kind of hope that I get like some more responses. I did do like another response to the initial thread, so I want to see if it results in like Hydra-like behavior again, where there's just like 3 more comments on top of that. Like, is that gonna be the rule? Does each response just result in like 3 more responses after that? Like, it's an experiment for science, you know.
Sounds good.
The cold of the Highlands is no joke. It would definitely be a good idea to rest up.
How about that spot over there?
Yeah, that looks good. Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
let's go.
freezing.
Let's go
No,
do
I'm
the thing.
cold.
But yeah, is that cloud still in the middle or did it disappear? I don't know, like what middle? Like I could always fast travel to that plains area or something like that, but
I guess
oh,
you
and
mean
there's some
cold,
doodles
you
to
mean?
send off over here and stuff. But yeah, and yeah, that's also the way that is. Whenever someone's like really ticked at me on like some video, it's like, okay, well, I mean, thanks for the revenue, I guess.
Send them on.
And I'm also so confused. There's quote unquote facts that of like it looking better is like other YouTubers saying so. It's like, wait, so if a YouTuber who isn't me says so, that means it's true that I'm going up against facts. What? I'm apparently excluded from this rule because I'm not in support of the narrative. But yeah, so so yeah, looking at this world here, to reiterate, this world looks absolutely fantastic. And from what I've seen, at least in the trailers of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it doesn't look like this. Who knows? Maybe they'll be able to like pull something out and get it out there. But you know, when you're taking like 5 years between releases, as opposed to like less than a year between releases, significantly less than a year if you count BDSP, but BDSP was done by a different developer, you're not gonna get like the same level as quality. It's kind of like when Assassin's Creed games were coming out on like an annual basis. It's like, and that was in a case where it's like each of the different games was being handled by a different Ubisoft studio, and even then,
I think we can
like
have
you
a
could tell,
over there.
I mean, play like any Ubisoft game, that's gonna be like, yeah, the game breaking in half just by booting it up. Yeah, that's Ubisoft, you know. That's what happens when you try to rush things out and, you know, such a speedy pace, as opposed to like actually taking your time to like craft something or other. I have debated about like doing a comment response video before. Like the closest thing that I ever did was the opinions on video games thingamabob after my initial Pokemon essay, or was it after BDSP essay? I don't remember. It was one of the two there. Everything's blurring together. That was the closest thing I ever did to a comment response video. I don't know if I'd do something like that again or not. Maybe, but the most likely I'm not. Most likely I'm not. Typically it's a thought that just kind of gets humored in situations like that, but then I never wind up actually capitalizing on. I'm just like, I'll stir the hornet nest like a little, but not like full blown. Hello J-Dog, how are you doing today? Sometimes oh yeah, okay. I was just curious there. Sometimes when it comes to the realm of YouTube comments, sometimes it can be pretty funny to just like poke the hornet nest a little, but I don't know if I'm quite the kind of person that, you know, freaking shove my face in it like full swing. Also, I forgot to turn on the Doom cam, but you know, she's just nodding away there. She's just fast asleep. But yeah, doing good. How's the game going? The game's going pretty alrighty. We're into chapter 6 now. I've got a week and a half before the next university semester starts, and I want to beat this before then, is what I would very much like to do. Which is also funny because I've been going so ham on this series that, you know, if I stopped doing anything content creation, like if I just vanished off the face of the internet, my channel would continue uploading daily videos of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 until like November 2nd, not counting this stream, I believe it was. And that's up to part 97. So I guess when I started the stream was part 98. I'm 55 minutes into the stream now, so this is probably part 99 right now. So that means that very shortly we're gonna be into the realm of part 100. Be like one of the few series that I've done like 100 parts of. So that's exciting stuff right there. So it's funny that, like, you know, it's August with a week and a half to go before September, and here I am doing content that's only gonna be going up in my channel in like November. That's how ham I've been going to this series, you know. So chapter 5, that was certainly something. I can't believe that chapter 5 ended with like half an hour of cutscenes and like some boss battles here and there, and then chapter 6 starts with like half an hour of cutscenes and some battles here and there. It's like, my goodness, Xenoblade Chronicles games like absolutely exist to tell a story and then craft a game from it like after that. And I do very much respect it for that, because I love me some incredible stories in video games, and like Xenoblade Chronicles games are like always delivering there, you know. So, you know, I very much approved. It didn't quite play out the way that I thought it would. I was honestly predicting that it would play out like when Mio's time ran out, that it would play out like the SpongeBob movie, where like SpongeBob and Patrick are under the lamp and they're like, Goofy, Goofy, Goober, Goober, yeah, as they fade out. And then it's like all emotional and sad. And then the pirates are like, look, it's the tear of the Goofy Goober. And then the tear of the Goofy Goober goes down into the electrical socket, causes a spark, which sets off like the fire detection thing and all the water to go off. Then all of a sudden SpongeBob and Patrick are revived and it's like, we're alive because of like the power of like friendship and stuff, and the fact that we were proud of ourselves and yada yada, stuff like that. I thought it'd be something like that where, you know, Mio's just brought back like that. But no, they were just like, yeah, Mio, like, her body actually does die. It's just the consciousness in it is like the console M other Mio. They did the freaking switcheroo. So you could say that Mio did technically die. You could say that, like, the Mio that you played with throughout the game up to this point, her body died, but her soul is alive in another equivalent body now with long hair. It's freaking, it was wacky. So, you know, it didn't quite play out the way that I predicted, like the SpongeBob movie. So part of me is a little bit sad that I didn't predict right, but at the same time, I do feel like that's a better approach anyway, you know, instead of just being like, yeah, gone, oh, never mind, they're back. It's like, nah, Mio did technically die. I mean, snow's so pretty. I love it so much. So I did like the way that they handled chapter 5 and 6 there. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, no, it's cold and it can freeze your ass off. Give me a sunny beach any day. Really? I much prefer to the heat myself. Yeah, we saw it in that desert area before we got chain attacks way earlier in the game. That's actually what I'm just before in like my easy mode save file there. Yeah, because you hate nice things in it. Remember when you are like, oh, it's so hot, I'm gonna melt into a pancake. I said no such thing. Oh yeah? I distinctly remember it. No more. Someone kill me now. I did not. Oh, that's right. Now I remember. When you're feeling cold, you have to try and move your body. Nope, nah, no way. I've already gone on the defensive. Gonna stay bundled up, thanks. You're not at all bundled up right now. Complete opposite of bundled up right now. Come on, just shout yourself warm. Yeah, right. I suppose Mio could have just yelled herself cool, huh? I struggle with the heat, alright? Honestly, a virtue. Honesty is a virtue, love. I'll never hear the end of this, will I? Noah, what's this all about? Also, I know the struggle of, like, having long hair dealing with the heat. I know that during that scene, her hair wasn't, like, that length. But, like, here in the summer with my super long hair, I definitely feel it. But it keeps me nice and cozy in the winter. Beats me. Bonus experience gained. So how much, like, bonus experience do I have right now? Like, I don't actually want to, you know, bring my level up. Wait, I could actually grind against the level 70 enemies in that one area if I just use bonus experience to, like, go up to closer to their level. But then I'd be wasting that, like, prime real estate of CP that I could be gaining in this level range if there's, like, some good enemies to fight in, like, this level range or something like that, you know. I was using 100 points to highlight a message in a chat that moves slow enough that you could read even the longest messages. Not be me, dog. Redeeming that. You know, it's really funny because, like, channel point redemptions like that don't show up in, like, the on-screen chat. So even though it's highlighted on, like, the chat that I'm reading from, it's not, like, on this. It still appears like a normal message there. So anybody, like, watching on YouTube after the fact and has no idea how stuff like that works on Twitch, it basically looks the exact same, and people are gonna be like, what the heck is that Lancer nerd talking about? What the heck does that mean? What does it even mean? Now there's a bunch of absolutely nothing redemptions I see in chat. For anyone watching on YouTube after the fact, it's curious what I'm looking at. Is this set to the right display? Yeah. Freaking, this is what I see. This is what I see with the channel points. Also, joke's on you, nerds. I have freaking infinite of them. I have infinite points. Bam. I don't think I can time myself out, though. Anyway. Infinite point life. Yeah. Just become the streamer, and then you get to live the infinite point life. It's pretty crazy. I'm so rich with them channel points and stuff. But yeah. I have 67,034 channel points. That's quite a decent bit there. That's quite a decent bit of channel points. I guess we'll go ahead and rest on up. Is what we shall do.
I'm dead on my feet.